Hi, my name is Crystal Simmons, and I'm a programs coordinator for the Association for the Advancement of Sustainability in Higher Education, or AASHE for short. This video is part of a series where AASHE staff highlight tips and resources for submitting high-quality data for credits in the latest version of the Sustainability Tracking Assessment and Rating System, which is STARS version 2.2. Today, I'm going to cover everything you need to know to submit high-quality and accurate content for EN1, the Student Educators Program Credit. Throughout this video, I'll be referencing several resources available to you as you complete the Student Educators Program Credit for your institution. These resources include the STARS Technical Manual Credit Language, the STARS 2.2 Review Template, and the My Submission section of the STARS Reporting Tool. Another helpful resource available to you that I actually won't be referencing due to time is the AASHE Help Center article about this credit. If you're new to STARS and you don't know where to access some of these resources, then you can check out a Help Center article. Navigate to the STARS website Help Center, scroll down, click on the basics, and then scroll all the way down to the last question: what are resources available to help me complete a high-quality report? Here is where you will find information about finding the resources that I'll be referencing throughout this video. The Student Educators Program Credit exists to recognize institutions with programs that engage students to serve as sustainability educators in a peer-to-peer capacity. And when this happens, sustainability concepts are disseminated, resulting in a more robust sustainability ethic among students. In this credit, there are two parts. Part one looks at the percentage of students served by a peer-to-peer sustainability educators program, and part two asks for educator hours per student served by a peer-to-peer sustainability education program. Just a note about the review process before I go over the common issues that we see with this credit. AASHE staff do conduct a standard review process for nearly every report, and reviews help promote good data quality, but it can result in long delays if significant issues are found. So by following the tips in this video, you'll have a higher chance of meeting the standards for EN1, which can result in getting your institution's report published more quickly. You can find a summary of the common issues in one of two locations, either the Help Center article that I mentioned earlier or the STARS 2.2 review template. And for this video, I'll be looking at the review template, which is what I have open now. To begin with, let's talk about the common outlier with this credit. Earning full points indicates that all students are served and that there's a high ratio of the number of hours worked by trained educators to the number of students served. In both of these areas, we recommend that overcounting be avoided. Here are two examples that will break this down for you. First, if a program only covers residence halls, it is unlikely that all students are covered. And then also, the training hours reported must pertain only to sustainability-focused trainings. So for example, if residence hall assistants are trained on a number of topics and sustainability is only one of the many topics that is covered in the training, then the training hours reported must reflect only the part that focuses on sustainability. The next potential issue to talk about is avoid claiming programs or initiatives that are anything other than ongoing peer-to-peer sustainability education programs. In order to count, a peer-to-peer sustainability education program should train students to become experts in a sustainability-focused topic, after which these students then share what they have learned with other students. So a common misstep here is to report on outreach campaigns where students can learn about sustainability by engaging in a campaign or an event. But unless there's a group of students being trained to teach others about topics related to sustainability, it should not be reported under this credit. I'd like to highlight an example from Lawrence University's report, which for reference can be found in the Help Center article about this credit. The reason I want to mention Lawrence University's responses to you is that they do supply very clear and accurate data and content here. Notice here in the first program that they list, the community advisors, that only a portion of the community advisors are assigned to sustainability initiatives, and that the response only focuses on those advisors. Also, in addition, the target audience excludes students that don't live in residence halls, since they're not targeted by the sustainability efforts by the community advisors. The last issue I'd like to highlight is a data inconsistency between credits. In EN1 and in PRE5 is a field which is the number of students enrolled for credit. And that number should be consistent between these two credits if the same performance year is used. Discrepancies between those fields is totally fine as long as the reason for the discrepancy is clarified in the notes field of EN1. To give you a visual of this, I'm in an example STARS report for AASHE Test Campus. And right now I'm in PRE5, and you'll see highlighted right here, the number of students enrolled for credit is 1,000. And if I go over to EN1, the number of students enrolled for credit is 1,000. So these numbers are consistent. While you're filling out the report for your institution, an easy way to ensure consistency is to use the Copy from PRE5 button. And again, if the numbers are different, that's fine. Just scroll down to the bottom of the credit and put the reason for the data inconsistency in the notes field. So I'm back looking at the STARS 2.2 review template for EN1. And to recap, the common issues to watch out for in the student educators program credit in 2.2 are earning full points as the result of overcounting students served or training hours, claiming a program other than a peer-to-peer sustainability education program, and reporting a different number of enrolled students for this credit and PRE5. If you still have any questions about this credit, you can email stars@aashe.org. Okay, thanks and best wishes on your STARS journey.